Good morning. We are starting out foggy this morning. A dense fog advisory continues until 9, where visibility is dropping to a quarter mile or less. And it includes much of southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas. And again, it's just been pretty tough to see out there. We haven't seen anything outside of this camera all morning. It's 58 degrees in Springfield with calm winds. We're down to a quarter mile visibility in Springfield and in Camdenton and up in Lake of the Ozarks, less than a quarter mile in Joplin. So just make sure you use headlights even now that the sun is up. We're partly to mostly cloudy out there this morning, but dry to start. It's 58 degrees in Springfield, 56 in Monette, and 59 degrees in Mountain Grove. So we're starting out foggy on the roads this morning. You'll need some extra time and space. Then we could have some wet roads this afternoon as we keep another chance of some scattered showers and storms. So as you fire up the grill, you're looking at a high at 75 degrees with that continued storm threat. A couple of showers and storms out there today. We dry out after midnight tonight, starting out with clouds tomorrow morning, and then we'll get more sunshine by tomorrow afternoon as we finally find this storm exiting. It's still not a setup for severe weather today, but heavy rain is possible, and our rivers are really swollen, so any rain that we get, you'll need to be careful next to rivers and creeks. We clear out the skies on Friday, finally dry, lots of sunshine Saturday and into next week. We've got lots of sunshine coming up. Joe, Lauren.
The Boys and Girls Club of Springfield is reopening later this morning for the first time since the coronavirus outbreak. Color 10's Nija McDonald is live from the nonprofit with what families can expect. Nija.
Well, good morning, Lauren. It is an exciting day for families here at the Boys and Girls Club, and I am joined with Jeremy HIATT, who is a FREMONT director. Jeremy, talk to me about, what you guys were doing while the centers were closed. I know keeping kids fed was, at the top of the list for you all.
Yes. So beginning March 18th, we began our emergency food distribution, which is continuing even as we're opening, and we have served up to around 35,000 meals to date through that system. We've also done wellness checks. We've manned a helpline, so even if we weren't able to help, we could at least get them connected to other services in the area as they needed.
And so 8 a.m., it's almost here when those doors will open. So what can families expect this morning?
So this morning when they get here at 8, they will do a curbside drop-off for their kids, but the same programming, the same quality programming we've always done is what they can expect for their kids when they're here. The only difference is we are adhering to CDC and Greene County Health Department guidelines, keeping stable groups. So instead of revolving around our club, they'll kind of be assigned one space where they'll do all of our programming in one space. We also are going to be utilizing our gym facilities and administering a thorough cleaning and disinfecting procedures just to ensure that our kids are as safe as possible while they're here.
And so you guys will also be doing some temperature checks as well?
Correct, yes. So as kids get here, we'll check their temperatures, we'll ask their parents a few questions just to kind of ensure that people are making choices that are safe for the group, not just what's best for them, but what's best for our club and our members and families.
Well, thank you for joining us this morning. I know it's a busy day for you guys, but you guys are so excited to have those kids back in here. Well, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the station.
Thank you, Nija. We move on around the region now. Springfield isn't the only area that the Boys and Girls Club is starting back up. In Benton County, Arkansas, the club will open at 50% capacity starting Monday. Representatives say safety is the top priority for the club. Its staff has been working with the Arkansas Department of Health, the CDC, and local health officials to ensure it has the correct safety procedures in place.
We are limiting the kids to groups of 10. Those 10 kids will stay together all day long. They will rotate together to minimize the exposure and cross-contamination to any of the other children.
All 5 clubs in Benton County are still taking applications for children to attend.
Around America, 50 firefighters and hotshot crews in Arizona saved several homes from burning in this large brush fire. The ranch fire started Wednesday and at last check stretched about 258 acres. Crews say it's almost fully contained now. More than 7 fire departments quickly responded with air support from tankers and a helicopter. 2 homes were destroyed, but 5 more were in danger. Officials evacuated 8 homes. Firefighters hope to have the flames fully contained today. They believe an off-road vehicle with a mechanical issue sparked the fire.
Joe Biden says he's hoping to pick his running mate around August 1st. The presumptive Democratic presidential nominee said that at a fundraiser on Wednesday. He also said his VP vetting committee is in the process of what he called deciding the basic cut. That means, according to Biden, making sure the prospective running mates want the job and are comfortable with it. Biden has already announced that he'll have a woman on his presidential ticket.
And around the world, China's national parliament has approved a controversial national security law for Hong Kong, which criminalizes acts of sedition and terrorism. The legislation has faced sharp criticism from governments around the world and sparked protests in Hong Kong. More than 300 people were arrested as they took to the streets.
Putting crime into focus for you, 27-year-old Willie Houghton is scheduled to be in court today. He was found guilty last year of 9 felonies, including first-degree murder. Prosecutors say in 2018 he shot and killed Lance Lovelace to steal his gun, then killed Robert Hewitt 5 days later. He has filed a motion for a new trial. If it's denied, his sentencing will be announced.
Our reopening the Ozarks coverage. Today, the Missouri Job Center in Springfield marks the first reopening of a job center in the state. Dr. Marty Leathers, the Director of Workforce Development in Missouri, will tour the facility to inspect new safety procedures put in place. The job center will only allow 40 customers inside at one time per city guidelines. Hours of operation will also change through June. The building is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4.
The History Museum in downtown Springfield is reopening and offering a new program. It will now have walking tours of the historic downtown each Friday at 2 p.m. and Saturday at 10:30 in the morning. Guides will wear masks and groups will be kept at 10 people or fewer. The museum is set to reopen today. Lauren Barnes now. We've got some tough news here. We're saying goodbyes on this Thursday morning here. Lauren Barnes leaving us here at Color 10. We're very sad to see this happen.
Yes, I'm excited to see what that's all about. I do want to say a few things as it is my last day here.
Floor's yours.
Although I've known it's coming, it's bittersweet and it's surreal to say it out loud. When I think about the hundreds, if not thousands of stories I've covered in my time here, some of them gave us hope, others made us cry, and the best ones, I think, brought us closer as a community and even introduced us to some of you viewers at home. So I want to say thank you for welcoming me into your homes and hearts over the last several years. The people here have made the Ozarks what it is, very hard to walk away from, not to mention some pretty amazing colleagues. Springfield will always be my home, but I'm so excited and grateful for a new opportunity in Colorado. And to all of those of you who left me a kind message on Facebook, I want you to know I read each of your comments. I wish I could respond to them all. Thank you so much. I will be taking your words with me to the mountains. And for anyone, this is important, for anyone who asked me if this means I'm a Broncos fan, nice try. You can take the girl out of Missouri, but you can't take the Missouri out of the girl. Go Chiefs.
Very nice. We talk for a living. I couldn't say anything that well-spoken. Very well put, and it's been an honor working with you.
Yeah, we wish you nothing but the best as you head on to this new journey. We've got you a cake that I'm going to try not to drop, but with a big little rose for you. But yeah, wishing you just the best, and we'll miss you. You know, we come like a family when you wake up in these like weird hours in the middle of the dark. So.
And one thing I've learned from you guys is that the good luck, yes, right? This counts for more than birthdays, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It does now.
Congratulations, Lauren.
Thank you so much.